Throwing again. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Flushed out right. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
Jenkins on the coverage.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Gannon. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Gannon. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The quick slant caught, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 9-yard touchdown grab, and the Bears have taken the early lead.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield. Scored.
On play action, Vic. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 62 yards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1.
Operating from the gun. Jackson, flush to his right. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Cordero Patterson there to make the grab. And now they're going to fake it. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find a target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
It's a foot race. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, he's got a little daylight. You call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Bears will extend their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to float this one deep right. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, L.A.
Complete.
A big play there. 75 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone. Bit of a surprising call here, down by as many as they are, but the fake works, and they'll get 2 points closer instead of 1. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over 1st and 10.
And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Vic operating on 1st down. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Eluding the pressure right. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. A 1st down carry for Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. 3rd and long for Vic. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Play action. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike.
Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Again, Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Jackson
picked off near the 32.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Vick, eluding the pressure right. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Intended for Jordan1Cubfan17's. Incomplete. It's 4th down and goal at the 4.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 8-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. 1st down, Vick. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what your way they saw it. This is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson To throw on third down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Derrick Henry. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 35 yards. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
On first down, it's Jackson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Jackson. And now a fumble. The ball's out and picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to score on a fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, L.A.
And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw is Jackson. On 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is caught by Jackson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They set up the screen to Bo. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now a dump off here complete. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he's something.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The Charger drive about to get going. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Play action now. Vick. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One last shot for Michael Vick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And did he catch it? He did. A touchdown. One of the most improbable finishes in recent history. They've won it on the final throw. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And it's good. Browns drive about to get started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop...
As Sanders has it poked free. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing... not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jackson forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's a loss of 11 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Aldon Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ricky Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Glover on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
working out of the gun. Mayfield.
The 33-yard line.
On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. T.Y. Hilton, 33 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
His kick.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Bears nothing.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Sheds off. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Bears are an extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
From the 27, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Flush to his right. This is caught by Hilton. And all the way down to the 9. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Brings up 4th and goal.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Toss play to Jackson. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 16 yards, a first down. Now Jackson trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Browns are back in front. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 27-yard line.
Kings! Hurry!
They go play action. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield.
And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Aldon Smith able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Second down.
50 cents.
Throwing on second down. Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Revis.
Picked off on a great one. Darrelle Revis.
Jackson's pass intercepted.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
City,